on how you can get the money, but the most they can come up with is, let me take it from you.
Yeah.
So I know I'm looking, I'm like, man, all right. It's only was $10. Okay, so I know I can see the Creator protecting me because it's like you say, it's a certain way you got to deal with the wealth.
See, all this, just like this. This right here, people, if you chasing this, then you don't understand to have the power over this.
Right.
That's why when most people get it, it leaves so quickly because they don't understand, because then this do become a part of the idol.
That's right.
That's why, you know, when we did the rock and probably say lay it down, when he blessed it, what did he do? He stepped on it.
Yeah, Luke 6:38.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people don't understand that because it's like, oh no, this right here, all this is for seed. You see what I'm saying? That's what I said. Even with your unit, it's not a profit in this for me, but it's a seed. You see what I'm saying? It's a seed because that right there, that package, I already know a client is waiting what I ought to charge them for it and what they would pay for it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But because it is connection here, then you like, my auntie needed a system. My auntie, she just boom. I just sent something to you. I need this. Boom. You know, get it for me. Those that's close to me, that's my people, there's no interest. Or I don't have to do a profit on that.
Right. Profit or markup.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So therefore, I know the power of sowing the seed of taking care of my brothers and sisters. But every brother is not a brother and every sister is not a sister. Right. So even the word say, you know, you don't charge interest on loan to your brother, but anybody else is whatever.
The charity begins at home.
Right.
Right.
You know, that's what the Jew is. Jews, they don't pay the other Jewish brothers and sisters, lawyer, we need this, boom, it's done.
Everything's in the family.
But you gonna pay a mint for the services rendered. You see what I'm saying? So when you learn that boom of like you said, seed time and harvest. Mm-hmm. And what we going to with this 12 is representing is this first month. Like I said, in this first month, your first month, what you do in this first month sets you up for the rest of the year.
That's and that's really where you're glad you brought that back up, because it's all about that New Year's, and that's how my question had came to you about being in the midst of people that is on something different than what you know the truth is, and that'll bring out for me to say, I know the first month is in April. It say that in the Bible. First month April. So how do you keep going through this rigmarole knowing that this ain't the year? This is not the beginning of nothing. This is the time of death. This is the time everything is buried. This is not the time of rebirth and new beginnings. And that all come when the spring. It'll all be popping off in April 1st. You know, April Fool's Day. This is all just
it's like
dog and pony show.
Well, it's like your question is, you know, for me, reason why it's good for me, at least where I'm at, because the prophet that's now in my life knows it all full circle and teaches it all full circle. But like he said, you can't give it all to some, because some they can be crushed.
Right, if I just pull it out like that, I'm like, wait, hey, this ain't the new year. This is not the.
So it's but guess what though? As far as where I'm at, our people who've been around already have realized we were already in the new year. We already knew when the new year had already started. We already in 12. So that's why when I was speaking to Prophet last night, like he said, I've already finished all my stuff for this year. He said, I'm at the end of the year. I'm already in 13.
Right.
That's right.
But what happens is when you have the true shepherd's heart, then it's like I got to come back and pull something forward.
To the fly. Right.
You see what I'm saying? But everybody don't get that. It's like the New Year's Eve celebration. See, it's just like this. Here's how my prophet teaches. He teaches, boom, this is the world's way. And we gonna dabble in that, but we even gonna show you where the world got us out of this. But here's where we really at. You see what I'm saying? Here's what's really going on. Yeah, we know Christ wasn't born on December 25th, but let's go into what the 2 plus the 5 meant. You know what I'm saying? 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is rest. You know what I'm saying? It's finality right there. You see what I'm saying? 2 times 5 is 10, which is government and authority. See, where we at, or the ministry I'm in, we light years ahead, as Quincy could tell you, just the setup. And some people don't even realize where they at. I mean, because some, you get, like you said, you got some that's going to get it. You got some that's going to be following the crowd.
Right, they just coming.
You see what I'm saying?
Them seeds, you're going to plant it in good soil, you're going to plant it on that concrete,
yeah.
You're going to plant it in the rocks.
Well, the thing is, we're going to make sure that the seeds get in the right soil, but what different people's intentions are, you only going to know through...
They got to follow the example. That's what I mean.
Right.
Once you drop it in the right hookup and then you say, I'm a harvest, I got to be able to now, of my own will, plant this seed in this right harvest.
Right.
If after I get it, I could go and plant it in the rocks.
So it's just like this. Like before I got to the prophet, he was teaching several years ago of telling people to get in position for certain things. And he said, now, I don't know if you're going to do what I say to do or not, because you free being.
Right.
We are free being. But I'm going to show you, here's what I'm doing for me and mine, and I'm showing you so you and yours can have as well, but I can't make you do it.
Right.
So the only way that I truly know if you really got it or did what I said is really by if you got the harvest that I've got, if you got the harvest somebody else got. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, we had a sister who, like I said, she got an increase at her job, and the small increase that she got, she kept sending that to the prophet each week. Well, he was like, I keep getting this seed, but I didn't even realize where the seed was coming from. And it wasn't until later on he found out where it was coming from. And it's just like, she's doing it. And it's like, man, she really can't afford to do it. But it's when you do it in that, it's how, boom, I can really release the blessing of my life. Because people miss that the prosperity and blessing from God, when you're dealing with his prophets, it says whatever's on that prophet's life, for that prophet to release what's on him, on you. But if that prophet doesn't have anything, like it says, you should judge your leaders by the end of their conversation and see what they're saying working for them, work for you. But if that prophet doesn't have walking in, having the keys to the kingdom, and knowing how to truly distribute and teach you how to be prosperous all the way around, then they really can't release that on you. They're not releasing anything because it was never released on them. So he said, in regards to what that sister was doing as a sacrifice, then I had no choice but to keep releasing every time I seen it was putting mantles on that person. Then next thing you know, that seed that she sown, just because she sown it, because he said, how many people would do that? And I never asked her to do it. She caught that revelation on her own. Then she gets a call 2 months later, and now that sister, this is a black sister, grew up on the east side, she didn't call, University of Michigan called, and just put them over their whole banking system for the University of Michigan. And boom, just found out, boom, her and her son, now they're getting blessed with a son because they already got 2 girls. So boom, now legacy is established. So he said, so if you don't think that's the creator, that boom, sister then got hired and put over. It was a nationwide search, and she pregnant. So she just got hired and been put over this establishment, over U of M credit union system. Like you said, if you don't believe it worked, then you just ask her because where she at. Because guess what? What she was sewing. When I talked to my man, he was like, they just gave her $1,800 a month car allowance for transportation. $1,800. Drive whatever you want. What she do? Boom. Okay, we got the other shorty on the way. Boom. Just got a little regular little SUV. Kept her humble. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Not wearing it because, like I said, it's us. It's all about when you understand. This is really to get you to the next destination. It's not to try to, worship and hold on. It has a
place.
It has a place, but when people don't really understand,
it doesn't supersede the creator. Right.
When they don't understand what that place is, yeah, you can't drop everything that boom. These are really notes with no value, you know what I'm saying? Because boom, where is the gold? Where is the silver? It's nothing sitting in Fort Knox. It's an empty room. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, it could cause ruckus.
You know how much it's like.
Cause ruckus.
You know how much before you
so
get
you willing
to
to fake it till you make it?
No, it ain't. It ain't faking till I make it. I ain't faking nothing, but I know.
It's this time.
I mean, because you're saying you know about, I'm not going to just say it's that knows. You willing to just fake it till you make it. Say, hey, whatever. Just deal with people where they at.
That's all where you can. All you can do is deal with people where they at, or then now you separate yourself, and now you find yourself you ain't really dealing with nobody. So now you end up on the island.
That's how you go from savior to martyr. So
now you on the island by yourself, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because even those who closest to you
don't understand.
Don't even understand. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm not faking nothing. I'm just releasing where you at. If I can't talk to you at that level, if somebody walk in your house and they don't understand this, then it's like this is a whole bunch of junk. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
How you gonna waste your time of even going into the Nile River, going into let's say well, I put it like this. How do I waste my time? You don't even understand what's the largest content before I get into here's where creation started, here's what represents, this is right here. When you look at this represents like fallopian tubes coming down. Boom, right there, break out. If you came in, you don't understand, it's wasting my time. Then now I'm getting frustrated because you have no idea what you're looking at. You don't know whole idea. You don't know who this man is or who is that. You don't even know who that is. You don't even know who that is. And everybody should know who Malcolm X is by now. So, no. All right. If you ask me, then I can get into, this is what this is. And hopefully you catch something and then you're like, you know what? Now, you talking about this, that, and the other, boom. Now it's caught my mind. Now that person is, okay, now I want to learn a little more.
Pique the interest.
Mm-hmm. But if you just drop, boom.
It's too much.
You drop too, I'm telling you.
But most time, even the youth, we have them coming here, and they say anything they can recognize, they see Obama. That's the only thing they can recognize.
Right.
It's Obama.
If somebody broke in your house, they'll take the TV, they'll take that, they'll take the laptop. But that ain't even the most valuable thing in this house. I see what the value is in your house. I'm the only one that's conscious enough to rob you. Right. Because there's some stuff I see like, man, I really want that. You see what I'm saying?
Right. You got the insight.
You see what I'm saying? You didn't want to see it, so they just kind of like, ain't nothing in here.
Right. Let me get this.
Even like somebody that broke into my Jeep, they didn't take what was valuable in my Jeep.
See,
like you said,
I had thousands of dollars worth of fire equipment right in the back.
See,
they took the little phone and the little computer and the little camera.
See what I'm saying? Because
they left all the value in the Jeep.
So it's just like
that's why I could be happy about that. I was thankful and grateful.
When I went to your church, see, I'm learning, and like right now, I have a great high esteem for Haile Selassie because he knew not to take no loans from nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
He had to defend the empire of Ethiopia. Ethiopia, the only spot that can say we ain't never got conquered, and we the oldest ancient order. Bumping Christianity. We off the Coptic tip.
Ain't taking no debt notes from nobody.
And so it's just a strength, you know what I mean? Like I say, and that's how like anybody who is successful, I'm like, man, they didn't know. That's why your prophet was able to say, shoot, sister, I can drop it to you because what? I remember when I was homeless.
Right.
I already can see my journey. I'm like,
but you know what? But check it out. But check it out. Think about this. In that service, he said there's somebody, basically that word it was for anybody in there who was in need at that time. Now that was the sister who came forth. Now later on, it was somebody else who came after it was over. You see what I'm saying? But it's like faith is now. You have to move while the well is open. You can't wait till the well done dried up to say, oh, now I want to get some water.
That's right.
So what happened was when it was open, anybody say, you got an overdue bill, come up here right now. Just come up here. That's what he said. Come forward. It's hesitation.
Right. People didn't move right now.
People hesitate like, huh? Well, what you want? But like you said, like the prophet said, because most people who don't have nothing, they're like this. So when here it is, somebody here to bless them, they don't understand how to even receive the blessing. So it's like people say they want to be blessed, but can you really stand the blessing? You see what I'm saying? Because he called for it. Boom, you know what you need. Come forward.
It's hesitation.
And it's hesitation. And I'm sure out of how many people was in there?
Right. There's a lot of people that needed some
more than 200-300. It was about almost like 700, 800. The bottom hold 300.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right. You know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I'm just saying just what the capacity of the place is.
The auditorium was full.
So what happened was, why wasn't people moving?
Immediately.
You see what I'm saying? Why was not people moving? So because guess what? This how we are. We'll wait and see.
See who gonna move. See if they gonna get it.
So then that person got up, and it was just like,
now I'm ready to move.
And then it was,
now you know that.
I can move now. Yes, I see.
Boom. But after then, it's
like
like
too late.
it was then too late, because when his sister came up, he said, prophet said, how much is it? And she said, she never gave the answer.
No, she said it's a gas and light bill. So it's combined. So I owe it.
So he just said, I tell you what, we just about to wipe it out. Now it's nothing. Yeah. Now it's on that sister to not get back into the situation that you was put her in before, and to, now that weight has been lifted off of you, what are you doing now?
To add value.
The rest. Right. Now what are you about to go do?
Value.
Now that you're released, now what direction are you going to go?
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
Because it was just, we was just learning in my class, it was just saying like healings, like even gifts of healings is not, I think the prophet said, I think he said conditional. It was like you can be healed of something. You're still gonna die of something.
Right.
But then you can be healed, but then yet release the healing that's on your life and end up back, and then boom, that same thing, you know what I'm saying, can come back after you heal. So it's like, you really have to learn how to hold on the proper way. If not, so like I said, that Sister Boom, whatever it was, DTE's not an issue. Shouldn't be this week. Now, what you gonna do to not, fall back in the run, or you gonna learn from what happened? Because you always saying, if only I had this, boom, what boom, now you got it, now what?
How are you gonna make your current situation different?
Right. But how you gonna?
I'm learning.
Right.
You just can't really concern yourself excessively, more than what's necessary about what people saying. And where they are. Like you say, all you can really do is work where you are. Yeah. That's why when I was going to y'all service, bro, I don't even have to go to no more services. No more. You see what I'm saying? Because once I went through and I got it, I said, okay, boom, this on. I don't have to, unless I'm going to be here and be active and productive and straight up evidencing miracles, I'm not about to waste these people's time. Because there's no way I'm going to attend this service more than one time and my condition don't change.
Oh, yeah. It's
got to change. So when I see men, I can say, dig this shit, bro. I'm in the streets. We going to be men? Let's be men. If we going to play around, let's play around. What do you mean, bro? If your confidence is in your job, I know you playing around, bro. Why? I'm going to prove it to you, bro. Yep. I'll stand outside and volunteer security for you while you on your job. Then you put that money up, give it to whoever, bro, and then get with me, bro, about how we gonna make something for this man powerhouse so we can develop men. Not little boys who gotta separate from their wife and their children because they have not used the mind of God to provide their own way. Yeah. Well, we ain't abandoning everybody working. We said we gonna honor everybody who working. So everybody who got a job, you gotta keep your money now. You can't go spend it on nobody else. Keep it for yourself. So we can check that, and everybody who want to get a job can go get the job. Now that we got everybody with the job and you can't spend that money, great, bro. Come get with me on how we going to make this collective money. Because you going to work and me going to work is taken away from the divine work.
Well, because it's being